Welcome back to the Crochet Crowd as well as my friends over at yarnspirations.com. Today we're going to do a leaf card where we're going to apply leaves to a card. Today's tutorial I'm just going to show you how to do the leaf. You have to do a total of 3 of them and then hot glue them down to a card, or you can do a really more even a fancier tag if you wish, and this is a great idea for gift giving. So let's begin to work on a leaf card. So you'll notice that this particular leaf has a deeper center like so, like a deeper color, and then we have a lighter color on the outside. So when we begin to do this, we're going to do some chain work, and then we're going to release that color and then finish off the remaining of this using the other color. So it's just a starting chain, it's a different color than the remaining, and you can see by changing the middle out and doing opposites you can do different shades of leaves. So using a 4mm a size G crochet hook today, and we're going to be using Peyton's Classic Wool DK, and you can substitute the yarn as long as it kind of complements the hook. Just to let you know that the hook size is smaller than the recommendation of the yarn so that it's nice and compact. So let's begin, and we're going to work on making a slip knot first, and that'll go onto your crochet hook today. So what we're going to do is that we're going to chain a total of 10. So let's just do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And once you have 10, what you want to do is cut this string here, and you're going to release that off, and you're going to introduce the next color, which will be the color of the leaf itself. Create a slip knot just to begin, and just drag that through that loop like so. So then what we're going to do is that we're going to circle around the center chain and then back using this color, and that's all there is to making a leaf. So let's begin round number 1, the only round. So right where we left off, we're going to begin again, and we're going to then turn our work, and we're just going to continue back along this chain that we just made. So what we're going to do is second chain from the hook, so count it back, so 1 and 2, and go to the back loop only of that chain. Okay, it's the back hump, and I want you just to single crochet in there. So you'll have what you have with this is the loose ends. Keep those on top of the line so it gets buried underneath, just like you see there. Okay, so let's continue to work slowly down this. So we're gonna half double crochet in the next chain. So in the next back loop of the chain, you're gonna half double crochet. If you don't want to cover over top of your strands, then and to speed you up, you can just use a darning needle afterward if you wish, and then double crochet in the next 2, and I'm going to release the strands in behind. I've got it buried enough for what this is being used for. That's good enough. So we had to do 2 in a row with just double crochet. So you notice that the leaf is getting wider, as you can see here. So let's continue along. So it says 1 treble in each of the next 2. So to treble, you wrap the hook twice and then go into the next stitch, and you do the next one just like that again. And then continuing along that we have is that 1 double crochet in the next 2 chains. So let's just double crochet in the next 2. Just like that, and then it says to do 1 half double crochet in the next one, and we have 1 stitch left. So in this one what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn around, and then we're gonna go back down this line. So in the last one you want to put in 3 single crochets. So 1, and you're gonna naturally turn your project, 2 and 3. So now you're gonna continue along this chain that you have left and exactly what you just did going down. So if you remember the particular order, so the next one right here is going to be a half double crochet. So you're putting the same stitch on the opposite side of the same chain, and remember that there's 2 double crochets in a row. Just like that. How many trebles were in a row? It was 2. This is also written on the pattern if you're thinking I'm a genius or whatever and are remembering that. I'm just looking off camera. And then we're gonna do the next one. So 2 in a row is treble. and then we continue along. The next two are going to be doubles, double crochet, okay. The next one, which is the second one last left, is a half double crochet, and then the final one here is going to be 2 single crochets to finish, and that's all there is to it. So all you're just gonna do now is just take this one here, this strand, and before you get too carried away, you're just gonna take that strand, and then you're going to insert your hook into the next stitch, which is the single crochet, and you're gonna put it up over top and pull through and through, just like that, just like there. So because you were burying in the strands, and before when you went in there, those will be hanging out, but they'll be hidden underneath, out of the way. I also buried this one as I went as well, so get that out of the way, and then you just have the last strand to deal with, and then you can just use a darning needle to get rid of that. So let's just put a darning needle in there, and just feed it up underneath the stitches. So the side that you're looking at is the good side. So if you were presenting this as a gift, don't look at this side. This side looks slightly different, so just watch what is your right side and what is your wrong side. So just using a darning needle, you're just gonna hide your strands underneath and go back and forth a total of 3 times. Get that so it's nice and out of the way, and then all you just need to do for this particular example is that you just have to make 3 of these, kind of put them together with your particular tag, or you can put it as a gift topper, anything like that, but it's really quite an easy thing to do. So on behalf of yarnspirations.com and as well as the Crochet Crowd, I'm your host Mikey, and this is the leaf that's used in the leaf card. We'll talk to you again real soon. Bye bye.